Belinda Audio presents this unabridged recording of The Magic Pudding, written by Norman Lindsay.
Why don't you come inside, Bunyip Bluegum, and eat your soup at the table?
Because, my dear Uncle Waterbury, I do not like red whiskers. Your red whiskers in my soup.
What is wrong with my whiskers, nephew?
Uncle Waterbury, this is a small tree house, and there's not room for everything. Now, take me. What is the most noticeable thing about me?
Well, if you ask me...
When you look at me, you see a fine, round, splendid-looking koala bear, yes. Now, what is the most noticeable thing about you, Uncle Waterbury?
Well...
Whiskers. Long, red whiskers. However, enough of that. Today I've brought you a present, and may you find good use for it.
Oh, scissors. How very useful. Thank you, nephew. Oh, what is this?
Oh, just something I wrote myself. An extra present. Allow me. Whiskers alone are bad enough, attached to faces coarse and rough. But how much greater their offence is when stuck on uncles' countenances.
What? I should have known. You're after my whiskers again, aren't you? I tell you, my boy, shaving may add an air that's somewhat brisker. For dignity, commend me to the whisker.
Oh, but please, Uncle, shave off your whiskers.
Never. As noble thoughts the inward being grace, so noble whiskers dignify the face.
Well, then there's nothing more to be said. I, Bunyip Bluegum, must leave home. But how does one leave home? What does one take? I believe one can either be a traveller or a swagman. You can't go round the world being nothing. But if one is a traveller, one must carry a bag. While if one is a swagman, one must carry a swag. And the question is, which is the heavier? I know. I'll put the question to Egbert Rumpus Bumpus, the poet. He'll know. Egbert Rumpus Bumpus, you have a visitor.
Don't interrupt the poet friend until his poem's at an end. As there's no time to finish that, the time has come to have our chat. Be quick, my friend, your business state before I take another slate.
The fact is, Egbert, I have decided to see the world, and I cannot make up my mind whether to be a traveller or a swagman. Which would you advise?
As you've no bags, it's plain to see a traveller you cannot be. And as a swag you haven't either, you cannot be a swagman neither. For travellers must carry bags, and swagmen have to hunt their swags like bottle-os or ragmen. As you've neither swag nor bag, you must remain a simple wag and not a swag or bag man.
Oh, dear me, I never thought of that. What must I do in order to see the world without carrying swags or bags?
Take my advice. Don't carry bags, for bags are just as bad as swags. They're never made to measure. To see the world, your simple trick is but to take a walking stick. Assume an air of pleasure, and tell the people near and far you stroll about because you are a gentleman of leisure.
Egbert Rumpus Bumpus, you've solved the problem. I shall collect Uncle Wattlebury's walking stick and be on my way. I'm sure I shall find a great many things to see. Being a well-bred young fellow, polite, of course, and as graceful as a man should be, and able to converse on a great variety of subjects, having read all the best Australian poets. Yes, I am sure I shall pass the time of day most pleasurably. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, I've forgotten something. Dear me, I feel quite faint. I have everything I require except food. But without food, everything is rather less than nothing. I had no idea that one's stomach was so important. I've got a stick to walk with. I've got a mind to think with. I've got a voice to talk with. I've got an eye to wink with. I've lots of teeth to eat with. a brand new hat to bow with, a pair of fists to beat with, a rage to have a row with. No joy it brings to have indeed a lot of things one does not need. Observe my doleful plight, for here I am without a crumb to satisfy a raging tum. Oh, what an oversight! What's this? I smell pudding. Those two people having their lunch. Pardon me, but am I right in supposing that this is a steak and kidney pudding?
At present it is.
It smells delightful.
It is delightful.
Am I right in supposing that there are onions in this pudding?
Onions, bunions, corns and crabs, whiskers, wheels and hansom cabs, beef and bottles, beer and bones. Give him a feed and end his groans.
Albert, where's your manners?
Where's yours? Guzzling away there, and never so much as offering this stranger a slice.
There you are. There's nothing this pudding enjoys more than offering slices of himself to strangers.
How very polite of him.
Politeness be sugared, politeness be hanged, politeness be jumbled and tumbled and banged. It's simply a matter of putting on pace. Politeness has nothing to do with the case.
Always anxious to be eaten. That's this pudding's mania. Well, to oblige him, I ask you to join us at lunch.
Delighted, I'm sure. There's nothing I enjoy more than a good go-in at a steak and kidney pudding in the open air.
Well said. Hearty eaters are always welcome. I'm Sam Sawnoff, the penguin bold, and this is Bill Barnacle, the sailor.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Bunyip Bluegum.
Here, you'll enjoy this pudding. It's a very rare pudding.
It's a cut-and-come-again pudding.
It's a Christmas steak and apple dumpling pudding.
It's a... Shall I tell him? It's a magic pudding.
No whispering. Speak up. Don't strain a pudding's ears at the meal table.
Oh, no harm intended, Albert. I was merely remarking how well the crops are looking. Call him Albert when addressing him. It soothes him.
I'm delighted to make your acquaintance, Albert.
No soft soap from total strangers.
Oh, don't take any notice of him, mate. It's only his rough and ready way. What this pudding requires is politeness and constant eating.
Yes. Eat away, chew away, munch and bolt and guzzle. Never leave the table till you're full up to the muzzle.
How is it that we've all had a slice of this pudding, but there's no mark on it?
That's where the magic comes in. The more you eat, the more you get. Cut and come again is his name, and cut and come again is his nature. Me and Sam's we've been eating away at this pudding for years, and there's not a mark on it.
Come on. Eat away, chew away, munch and bolt and guzzle. Never leave the table till you're full up to the muzzle.
I've had enough.
Oh, me too.
That was a delightful meal.
All right. You won't eat any more. He's giving you a run for the sake of exercise.
Hey,
Hey, well, you have to be smart as paint to keep this pudding in order. Hey, here, put your hat on, Albert, like a little gentleman. There. Now, we finished eating. Would you like to hear how we come to own this remarkable pudding?
Nothing would please me more.
In that case, let her go for a song. Get your melodeon, Sam. The cook of the saucy sausage was a fella called Curry and Rice, a son of a gun as fat as a ton, with a face as round as a hot cross bun, or a barrel, to be precise. Now one winter's morn we rounds the horn, a rollin' homeward bound. We strikes on the ice, goes down in the trice, and all on board but Curry and Rice, and me and Sam is drowned. 'Twas Sam and me, and the cook, you see, we climbs on a lump of ice. And there in the sleet we suffered a treat for several months from frozen feet, with nothing at all but ice to eat. And ice does not suffice. And Sam and me, we couldn't agree with the cook at any price. We was both as thin as a piece of tin, while that there cook was busting his skin on nothing to eat but ice. Says Sam to me, it's a mystery more deep than words can utter. Whatever we do is me and you
us both as thin as Irish stew, while he's as fat as butter. But late one night, we wakes in a fright to see by a pale blue flare that cook has got in a phantom pot a big plum duff and rum steak hot, and the guzzling wizard is eating a lot on top of the iceberg bear.
Well, there's a verse left out here, owing to the difficulty of explaining exactly what happened when me and Sam discovered the deceitful nature of that cook.
Now, Sam and me can never agree what happened to curry and rice. The whole affair is shrouded in doubt, for the night was dark and the flare went out, and all we heard was a startled shout. Though I think myself, in the subsequent rout, that us being thin and him being stout, in the middle of pushing and shoving about, he must have fell off the ice.
That won't do, you know.
It was very dark, and there's no saying at this date what happened.
Oh, yes, there is, for I had my eye on the whole affair, and it's my belief that if he hadn't been so round, you'd have never rolled him off the iceberg. For you was both singing out, "You heave-ho," for half an hour, and him trying to hold on to Bill's beard.
Well, in the haste of the moment, he may have got a bit of a shove. The ice being slippery and us being justly enraged. The point, however, is immaterial to your story, which concerns this pudding. And this pudding was the very pudding that curry and rice invented on the iceberg.
He must have been a clever cook.
Oh, he was. Poor fella, he was. Oh, but enough of these sad subjects. I'll proceed to enliven the occasion with a verse of the ballad of the Salt Junk Sarah.
Oh, aboard the Salt Junk Sarah, we was rolling homeward bound, when the boatswain's bride fell over the side and very near got drowned. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the foam, she had to swim to save her glim and catch us rolling home. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the foam, she had to swim to save her glim and catch us rolling home.
What's that over behind that tree?
Aha! Those two low-looking persons who think we can't see them are Wombat and Possum. The one with the sharp, snooting sort of face is Possum. The other bulbous-looking creature with a long-tailed coat and hat is Wombat. They're pudding thieves.
And that sound is them sharpening their knives in order to cut our pudding.
I see you there.
You can't see all of us, because some of us is behind this tree.
What on earth's to be done?
We shall have to fight them, as usual.
Why'd you have to fight them?
Oh, because they're after our pudding. They're Wombat and Possum, professional pudding thieves.
And as we're professional pudding owners, we have to fight them on principle. The fighting is a mere flea bite, as the saying goes. The trouble is, what's to be done with the pudding?
While you do the fighting, I shall mind the pudding.
Oh, the trouble is, this is a very secret, crafty pudding. And if you wasn't up to his games, he'd be asking you to look at a spider and then run away while your back's turned.
That's right. Take a pudding's character away. Don't mind his feelings.
No, we don't mind your feelings, Albert. What we mind is your treacherous habits.
Why don't I sit on his foot so he can't move?
What a brutal suggestion.
A good idea. You do that.
Well, this won't take long.
All right, put 'em up. You pudding snatchers. Come on, don't keep us sparring here all day. Come on. Take a medicine while you've got the chance.
I see the price of eggs has gone up again.
Take that.
Oh.
And that's for you, Wombat.
Oh, stop. Now I shan't be able to fight any more this afternoon. I've got sore feet.
Yes, and we shall be late for that appointment. Come on, Wombat. You'll repent bending a man's snout so that he can hardly see over it, let alone breathe through it.
For shame. Flapping a man with sore feet.
We laugh with scorn at you, Frats. I don't repent a snout that's bent, And if again I tap it, with a cloud I'll bend that snout with force enough to snap it.
And I take no shame to fight the lame when they deserve to cop it. So do not try to pipe your eye, or with my flip I'll flop it.
Ah, well, that got rid of them. Now, business being over for the day, now's the time to set about making a campfire.
But it's not dark yet.
Well, not yet, but evening does come down rather suddenly at this time of the year.
Yeah, if you don't sit by a campfire in the evening, you have to sit by nothing in the dark, which is a most unsociable way of spending your time. Here, by this log will do. Plenty of dry leaves to rest on. Here, build the fire, Sam. I'll put the billy on. What we have for dinner?
It seems as though we've only just had lunch.
Oh, I can't help that. If evening comes down suddenly, then it's time to eat. The more we eat, the happier our pudding is. It's done. So what'll it be?
Steak and kidney. Right. And boiled jam roll. And apple dumplings to follow, eh?
How do you manage that?
Oh, easy. If you want to change your food from the pudding, all you do is this. There. That's all you do. Give a little whistle, turn him round. Boiled jam roll and apple dumplings. As the fancy takes you. Come on, let's eat.
This is the life. Steak and kidney pudding, boiled jam roll and apple dumplings. It's delicious. Very pleasant, Sam. It's nothing like a bit of a tune to help the dinner down.
What I call grand. Full and plenty to eat. Pipes going and the evening's enjoyment before us. Here, tune up again, Sam. And off she goes with the song. Spanish Gold. When I was young... Oh, a bit loud, Sam. That's better. When I... A bit lower again. When I was young, I used to hold a runaway to sea and be a pirate brave and bold on the coast of Caribbean. For I says to myself, I'll fill me hold with Spanish silver and Spanish gold, and out of every ship I sink, I'll collect the best of food and drink. So one fine day I runs away, a pirate for to be. But I found there was never a pirate left on the coast of Caribbean. And that's the truth, mate. There ain't no pirates nowadays at sea. It's a hard life, the sea.
It's all very fine singing about the joys of being pirates, but how'd you like to be a puddin' and be eaten all day long?
Oh, who would be a puddin' in a pot? A puddin' which is stood on a fire which is hot. Oh, sad indeed the lot of puddings in a pot. I wouldn't be a puddin' if I could be a bird. If I could be a wooden doll, I wouldn't say a word. Yes, I have often heard it's grand to be a bird. But as I am a puddin' in a pot, I hope you get the stomach ache for eating me a lot. I hope you gets it hot, you puddin' eating lot.
Well sung, Albert. You're a trifle husky in your undertones, which is no doubt due to the gravy in your innards.
However, as a reward for being a bright little fella, we'll have a slice of plum duff all round before turning in for the night. Ah. There. Now, I am about to put before you an important proposal. Here you are, an intelligent fella, going about seeing the world by yourself. Now, here's Sam and me, two as fine fellas as ever walked, going about the world with a pudding. And my proposal to you is, join us and become a member of the Noble Society of Pudding Owners. The duties of the society are light. Members are required to wander along the roads, indulging in conversation, song and story, eating at regular intervals at the pudding. And now, what's your answer?
My answer is done with you.
Then let's all sing the Pudding Owners anthem. 1, 2, 3.
The solemn word is plighted, the solemn tale is told. We swear to stand united, 3 pudding owners bold. When we with rage assemble, let pudding snatchers groan, let pudding burglars tremble, they'll never pudding own. Hurrah for pudding owning, hurrah for friendship's band, the pudding thieves are groaning to see our noble band. Hurrah, we'll stick together and always bear in mind to eat our pudding gallantly wherever we're inclined. Hip hip! Hey! Hip hip! Hey! Hey! And now it's time to turn in and get some sleep.
Good idea, Bill.
Come on, Bunyip Bluegum. It's 6 o'clock. The belly's on. I'm just going to cut up the pudding.
Oh, splendid.
This is the best part of the day for us pudding owners.
This is what I call grand. Here we are, after a splendid night's sleep on dry leaves, having a smoking hot slice of steak and kidney for breakfast round the campfire. What could be more delightful?
What indeed?
As I always say, if there's one thing more entrancing than sitting around a campfire in the evening, it's sitting around a campfire in the morning. No beds and blankets and breakfast tables for Bill Barnacle.
If there's anything better than lying on leaves, it's rising from leaves at dawning. If there's anything better than sleeping at eve, it's waking up in the morning. If there's anything better than campfire lights, it's bright sunshine on waking. If there's anything better than pudding at night, it's pudding when day is breaking. If there's anything better than singing away while the stars are gaily shining, why, it's singing a song at the dawn of day on pudding for breakfast dining.
Yes, singing at breakfast should certainly be more commonly indulged in. It helps to liven it up.
One of the great advantages of being a professional pudding owner is that the songs at breakfast are always encouraged. Songs, roars of laughter, and boisterous jests are the order of the day. Isn't that so, Bill?
What did you slap me on the back for? What do you mean? Playing such bung-fooling tricks on a man at breakfast.
You pushed his face right into me. What do you mean? Playing such food-bungling tricks on a pudding being breakfast of that?
Breakfast humour, Bill. Merely breakfast humour.
Humour's humour, but
pudding in the whiskers is no joke.
Whiskers in the pudding is worse than pudding in the whiskers.
Observe the rules, Bill. Boisterous humour at the breakfast table must be greeted with roars of laughter.
To rattle him with the rules. Pushing a man's face into his own breakfast is beyond rule or reason and deserves a punch in the gizzle.
Now, please, rather than allow this happy occasion to be marred, let us, by the simple act of extending the hand of friendship, dispel these gathering clouds. Then let the fist of friendship be kept for friendship's foes, ne'er let that hand in anger land on friendship's holy nose.
Come on. Sit down, Albert.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Oh, look, there's a fireman running down the road.
Aha! Now we're at the awe-inspiring spectacle of a fire to entertain us. Where is the fire, fireman?
Well, the fact is that owing to the size of this helmet, I can't see where it is. But if you will kindly glance at the surrounding district, you'll see it about somewhere.
Oh, there it is, up there.
Yeah, I see it. Fire in the form of a common cow shed. It's burning about north-northeast as the crow flies.
Well, in that case, I invite all present to bravely assist in putting it out. But if you take my advice, you'll tie a rope around that pudding's feet and tie him to this log. For if he gets too near the flames, he'll be cooked again, and his flavour will be ruined.
This is a very sensible fella. We'll do that. Here, come on, Puddin'.
Would you like to be tied up to a bloomin' log when you was burning with anxiety to see the fire?
Be sensible, Albert. Fire's too dangerous to Puddin's flavours. All right, come on, fireman. You lead the way.
It's work. Come on, Puddin'. You're coming with me.
Hey! Come back! Treachery isn't work! It's Wombat! The Wombat's taken the pudding!
Treachery! Treachery! You're not a fireman! You possum! I'll punch you out of it!
Oh, what a murderous attack!
Oh, murderous attack! You'll push your fire in the fire you lit. Here, come with me.
What's he going to do, Sam?
Shove him in the fire, I suppose.
No, Bill, you mustn't do that.
Oh, look at Possum. Oh, he's getting singed.
Oh, what a brutal attempt to burn a man alive! Oh!
Which way did the wombat go?
It's too late. They've gone.
Oh, they've beaten us. Oh, I see it all. Them low puddin' thieves has borrowed the fireman's helmet, collared a hose, and set fire to the cow shed in order to lure us away from the puddin'.
The whole thing's a low put-up job on our noble credulity.
It's one of the most frightful things that's ever happened.
It's worse than treading on tacks with bare feet.
It's worse than being caught stealing fowls.
It's worse than being stood on by cows.
It's almost as bad as having an uncle called Aldebrantira Scafornio.
It's worse than weevils.
Worse than what?
It's worse than corns to bear. It's worse than having several quarts of treacle in your hair. It's worse than beetles in the soup. It's worse than crows to eat. It's worse than wearing small-sized boots upon your large-sized feet. It's worse than kerosene to booze. It's worse than ginger hair. It's worse than anything to lose a pudding rich and rare. Come. This is no time for giving way to despair. Let us rather, by the fortitude of our bearing, prove ourselves superior to this misfortune, and pursue the thieves. The grass is green, the day is fair, the dandelions abound. Is this a time for sad despair, and sitting on the ground? Let gloom give way to angry glare, let weak despair be drowned. Let vengeance in its rage declare, our pudding must be found. Then let's resolve to do and dare, let tooth with rage be ground, let voices to the heavens declare, our pudding must be found.
Bravely spoken, Bunyip Bluegum.
Those gallant words have fired our blood.
Now, in order to investigate this dastardly outrage, we must become detectives and find a clue. We must find somebody who has seen a singed possum.
Hey, there's a parrot.
Who is a swagman?
Or is it a swagman who's a parrot? Hey! Have you met a singed possum?
Me at a singed possum? I wouldn't eat a possum if he was singed, roasted, boiled or fried.
Not it, met.
Oh, well, why can't you speak plainly then? Have you got a fill of tobacco on you?
Here you are. Here, cut the fill and answer the question.
All in good time. You got any tobacco?
Here.
I can see you ain't got no tobacco. You're one of the non-smoking sort, all fur and feathers.
Here, enough of this beating about the bush. Answer the question.
Well, don't be impatient. Have you got a bit of tea and sugar on you?
Oh, and that's the last you get. Now, how will you answer the question?
What question?
Have you seen a singed possum?
No, I haven't. No.
Bubbles! Swivel-eyed up, jump, prostrate, sons of a cock-eyed tinker, a punching parrots on the beak wasn't too painful for pleasure. I'd land you a sock dolliger on the muzzle that'll lay you out to Christmas. Come on, mates. No use wasting time over this low-down, hook-nosed tobacco grabber.
Hey, Bill, there's a bandicoot with a melon.
Hi! You with the melon.
Take me watermelon, but spare me life.
All stuff and nonsense. We don't want your life. Have you seen a singed possum about this morning?
Singed possum, sir. Yes, sir, certainly, sir.
Oh, what do you mean to say? You've seen a singed possum?
Singed possum, sir. Yes, sir. Very plentiful, sir, this time of the year, sir, owing to the bushfires, sir.
Oh, rubbish. I don't believe you've seen a singed possum at all.
No, sir. Certainly not, sir. Wouldn't think of seeing singed possum, sir, if there was any objection, sir.
You're a poltroon. You're a slavering, quavering, melon-carrying nincompoop. There's no more chance of getting information out of you than out of a terrified turnip. Beat.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
As far as I can see, if we can't find something better than peevish parrots and bumbling bandicoots, we may as well give way to despair.
Oh, let it never be said that the unconquerable hearts of pudding owners quailed before a parrot or a bandicoot. Let courage high resolve inflame our captive pud to free. Our banner wave, our words proclaim, we march to victory.
Oh, bravely said, Bunyip. Hey, I'll ask this fat rooster. Excuse me, have you seen a singed possum?
Now, what an extraordinary thing that you should come along and ask me that question. What an astounding and incredible thing that you should actually use the word singed in connection with the word possum.
Oh?
Well, only this morning as I was standing at my front gate, I said to myself, somebody's been burning feathers. I called out at once to the wife, fine woman the wife, have you been burning feathers?
You did.
No, she said. Well, said I, if you haven't been burning feathers, somebody else has. Now that you mention the word singed in connection with the word possum, instantly I call to mind that at the identical moment that I smelt something burning, I saw a possum passing this very gate.
Oh.
Now, whether he happened to be singed or not, I didn't inquire.
Well, which way did he go?
Now, let me see. He went down the road, turned to the right, gave a jump and a howl, and set off in the direction of Watkin Wombat summer residence.
The very man we're after. Come on.
Wait. Do wait, and I'll introduce you to the wife. A good woman, the wife.
Oh, his wife may be all right. But blow meeting a bloomin' old rooster's wife when you haven't got a year to waste listening to a bloomin' old rooster.
You're eating too much, and here's me most severely singed, not getting sufficient.
What you want is soap.
What I need is immense quantities of pudding. Of course that's what I need.
Stop and listen. Inside that hollow tree. It's them.
Yeah, it's them, all right. There's a notice on the door. Watkin Wombat Esq. Summer residence.
They've locked themselves inside.
Oh, what's to be done? It's no use knocking because they look through the keyhole and refuse to come out. And not being burglars, we can't bust the door in. It seems to me there's nothing for it but to give way to despair.
Oh, never give way to despair while whiskers can be made from dry grass. Watch me. There. I'll just make this into a moustache. There. Now, some wattle gum to stick it on with. There now. Lend me your hat, Bill.
Here.
The bag is also required. And I'll turn my coat inside out. Now, you two must remain in hiding behind the tree. You will hear me knock. Accost the ruffians and hold them in conversation. And the moment you hear me exclaim loudly, "Hey, presto, pots and pans," you will dart out and engage the villains in fisticuffs.
Hey, presto.
The rest, leave to me.
Hey, presto.
Now, hide! Have I the pleasure, the extreme pleasure, of addressing Watkin Wombat?
Well, such is the name of him you see before you.
I have called to see you on a matter of business. The commodity which I vend is Pootle's patent pudding enlarger, samples of which I have in the bag. The enlarger, one of the wonders of modern science, has to be poured over the pudding with certain necessary incantations, and the pudding will be instantly enlarged to double its normal size.
Ooh.
I am now about to give you a sample of this wonderful discovery. But the operation of enlarging the pudding is a delicate one and must be performed in the open air. Produce your pudding, and I will at once apply Pootle's patent with marvellous effect.
Of course, it's understood that no charge is to be made.
No charge whatever.
Oh, all right. Come on, Pudding. Out you come.
Right. Now, watch me closely. Who incantations utters, he generally mutters his gruesome blasts and bans. But I, you need not doubt it, prefer aloud to shout it. Hey, presto, pots and pans!
Come on! Oh, grab that one!
Oh, I want to go inside! Oh, get inside, quick!
Thank you, Bunyip Bluegum. Your noble action has saved our pudding's life.
Them pudding thieves was children in your hands.
We hear you.
Oh, what deceit!
Hey, enough of you two. If we catch you sneaking after our pudding again, you get such a belting, you wish you was vegetarians. Now, for a glorious reunion around the campfire. Come on, Albert. Them pudding thieves ain't suffering the agonies of despair at this very moment, I'll eat my hat along with the pudding.
Indeed, the anguish of our victims does add flavour to the admirable pudding.
Well spoken. For turning off a few well-chosen words, no person in the land is equal to yourself.
Thank you. Bill Barnacle and Sam Sawnoff, your health.
More eating and less noise is my motto. You're disturbing my gravy.
Well, that'll do, Albert. We'll take our time, thank you. Albert is a spoilt child, I fear. Right, Sam? For the salt junk, Sarah? Ho up! Oh, the salt junk, Sarah, rolling home around the horn. The bosun pulls the captain's nose for treating him with scorn.
Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the foam. The bosun goes with thumps and blows the whole way rolling home.
Well, that's a very long song because the bosun and the captain never stopped arguing. Well, I know it's an obligation to indulge in conversation and eating at the pudding. Right now, I'm feeling a bit too contented. However, before retiring to rest, let's all join in singing the Puddin' Owner's Evensong. Let feeble feeders stoop to plates of oyster soup. Let pap engage the gums of age and appetites that droop. We much prefer to chew a steak and kidney stew. We scorn digestive pills. Give us the food that
doth may laugh at doctors' bills. For medicine partake of kidney stew with steak. Then light our faith anew, 3 pudding owners true, who boldly claim in friendship's name the noble Irish stew. Hurrah, hurrah, hurroo! Hurrah, hurrah, for stew!
Oh, well, good night, all.
After our experience of yesterday, we shall have to be particularly careful. What with low pudding thieves disguising themselves as firemen and low wombats sneaking our pudding while we're helping to put out fires, not to speak of all the worry and bother of trying to get information out of parrots and bandicoots, it's enough to make a man suspect his own grandfather of being a pudding snatcher.
And as for me, I feel like laying out the first man we meet on the off chance of his being a pudding thief.
Indeed, to have one's noblest feelings outraged by reposing too great a trust in unworthy people is to end by regarding all humanity with an equal suspicion.
If you ask my opinion, them pudding thieves are too clever for you. And what's more, they're better eaters than you. Why, I'd back one pudding thief to eat more than 3 pudding owners put together.
These are very treacherous sentiments, Albert. These are very ignoble and shameless words.
Ha, ha, ha. You're just a bun-headed old beetle crusher.
Very well. We'll see if a low pudding thief is better than a noble pudding owner. When you see the terrible suspicions I shall indulge in today, you'll regret them words. Hey, see that kookaburra overtaking us? I don't trust him.
How are you staring at Poodle's whiskers?
Never mind, kookaburra. I'm staring at you for a good and sufficient reason.
Ah, yeah. Well, all I can say is if you don't take your dial out of the road, old Bloomin' will take and bounce a gibber off your crust. Why, our whiskers? Ah, get on the bloke with the face fringe.
I let him go because it's one of my rules never to fight people with beaks. What's that signpost say, Bunyip Bluegum?
Bungladoo.
Yeah, the town's just around the corner.
Good. One of us had better call in at the grocer's. We're running out of tea and sugar.
Oh, well, I'll go and lay in a fresh supply. No point in taking the pudding into a shop. I won't be long.
Hey, look at this coming along with the whiskers. Them whiskers is stuck on for sure.
The very man we're after.
Watkin Wombat, no less. Come on, Sam. After him.
Hang on to him! Hang on to him, Sam!
I got him.
Let go! Help! Let me go!
Catch hold of his other leg! Give me a chance to get his whiskers off!
What is it? What's all the screaming about?
We're trying to get his whiskers off!
Why do you want to take his whiskers off?
Because they're stuck on with glue. Oh, I saw it in a glance. It's Watkin Wombat-esque. Disguised as a company promoter.
Dear me, then you're making a mistake. This is not a pudding thief, it's an uncle. My Uncle Wattlebury.
A what?
An uncle.
An uncle! An uncle of the highest integrity. You most disgracefully and mercifully pulled an uncle's whiskers.
I thought you was a disguised wombat.
That is no excuse, sir. No one but an unmitigated ruffian would pull an uncle's whiskers. Who but the basest scoundrel, double-dyed, would pluck an uncle's whiskers in their pride? What baseness, then, does such a man disclose who'd raise a hand to pluck an uncle's nose?
Well, if I've gone too far, I apologise. If I'd known you was an uncle, I wouldn't have done it.
Apologies are totally inadequate. You're a danger to the whisker-growing public. You've knocked my hat off, pulled my whiskers, and tried to remove my nose.
Well, pulling your nose is a mistake any man might make. For I put it to all present as man to man, if that nose don't look as if it's only gummed on.
True, any man would think he was doing you a kindness by trying to pull it off.
Allow me to point out, my dear uncle, that you are a victim of the misfortune of wearing whiskers.
Oh, no, my nephew Bunyip among these whisker-plucking nose pullers. Oh, this is too much. My feelings are such that nothing but bounding and plunging can relieve them. You need not think I bound and plunge like this in festive mood. I bound that bounding may expunge the thought of insult rude. An uncle's rage must seek relief, his anger must be drowned. It is to soothe an uncle's grief that thus I plunge and bound. I bound and plunge, I seethe with rage, my mighty anger seeks so much relief that I engage to plunge and bound for weeks.
Yeah, well, there ought to be a law to prevent a man going about looking as if he was a disguised pudding thief.
Hey, look at who's coming.
Wombat and possum, and they're not even disguised. Well, if this isn't too bad. I mean, what do you mean, coming along in this unexpected way without being disguised?
No disguises today.
No fighting either.
If you ain't after our pudding, what are you after?
We're after bringing you a present in this bag.
Oh, absurd. Pudding thieves don't give presents away.
Oh, then don't say that, Bill. If only you knew what noble intentions we have, you'd be ashamed of them words.
You'd blush to hear your voice uttering of them.
I can't make this out at all. The idea of a pudding thief offering a man a present dumbfounds me.
No harm is intended.
Well, I'll just glance at it first to see what it's like.
No glancing.
All heads must look in the bag together.
What's to be done? If there's a present, of course, we may as well have it. If there ain't a present, of course we shall simply have to punch their snouts as usual.
One must confess to the prompting of a certain curiosity as to the nature of this present.
Anyway, there's no harm in having a look at it.
No harm whatever. Come on, I'll hold the bag open for you. There. Got you.
Stop! It's running on my toes!
Frightful calamity! They're taking the pudding again!
Oh, it's worse than being chased by natives on the Limpopo River!
Worse than fighting Arabs single-handed!
Oh, what a fearful fate it is! Oh, what a frightful fate! To have to walk about like this, all tied up in a bag. Our noble confidence has sent us on this fearful jag. In noble confidence we bent to look inside this bag. Deep ride of air, in dark despair, upon our way we drag. Condemned forevermore to wear this frightful, fearsome bag.
Come now. Let us bear our misfortunes with the courage and endurance of men whose consciences are free from guilt.
Wait. I hear the sound of approaching footsteps. Help! Help!
Untie whoever you are!
Oh, certainly. Preserver.
Noble being. Well, who are you?
I'm Benjamin Brandysnap, the market gardener. I was just on my way to market with these eggs.
Benjamin Brandysnap, guardian angel of oppressed pudding owners.
Oh, now, Benjamin, have you seen any pudding thieves about this morning?
Oh, pudding thieves? Well, let me see. Yeah, now that you mention it, I remember seeing 2 pudding thieves at 9:30 this morning. But they weren't stealing puddings. They were engaged stealing a bag out of my stable. I was busy at the time whistling to the carrots, or I'd have stopped them.
Oh, this is most important information. It proves this must be the very bag they stole. In what direction did the scoundrels go?
As I was engaged at the moment feeding the parsnips, I didn't happen to notice.
Oh, never mind, they'll be about here somewhere. We shall find them. We shall never give in till revenge has been inflicted and our pudding returned to us.
Here.
Well said, Bill.
We'll seek the nest with terrible zest, where the pudding snatchers lurk, with rage, with gloom, and with fret and fume, we seek the pudding snatchers' doom.
Oh, that's all very well, but I'm hungry and there's no pudding.
Would you like an egg? There's plenty.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Benjamin. Egg is all very well, and we're exceedingly grateful to our good friend Benjamin Brandley-Snap, but they don't come up to pudding as a regular diet. All I can say is that if our pudding ain't restored to us soon, I shall go mad with grief.
Go mad with grief or mad with rage, it doesn't matter whether. Our pudding's left his earthly stage, so in despair we must engage to both go mad together.
I have a suggestion to make which will at once restore your good humour. See this piece of board? Now, read what I write. A grand procession of the Amalgamated Society of Puddings will pass here today at 2:30. Now, I'll just hang this on the tree, like that. And all that remains to be done is to hide behind this bush. The news of the procession will spread like wildfire, and the pudding thieves will come and view it. The rest will simply be a matter of springing out on them like lions.
Superbly reasoned. Let's hide.
Hey, look, here's Parrot. He's reading it.
Hey, Possum! Hey, Wombat, where are you? Hey, news! News! Wombat! Possum!
Here they come. And they've got Albert with them.
Oh, well done, Bunyip. You were right again. Right, let's spring out at them. Hand over our pudding or prepare for a punch in the snout.
What do you mean, your pudding? It's our pudding.
You mean you stole it?
Just as you stole my bag.
What do you mean, stole the bag? You've got the bag.
There's too much talking and not enough punching.
Oh, and here's one of the snout for you. Possum.
Oh, don't it!
The blows you feel, we do not deal in common vulgar thumping. To higher motives we appeal. It is to teach you not to steal. Your heads we now are bumping. You need not go on pumping appeals for kinder dealing. We like to watch you jumping. We like to hear you squealing. We rather think this thumping will take a bit of healing. We hope these blows upon the nose, these bended snouts, these tramped on toes, these pains that you are feeling, the truth will be revealing how wrong is pudding stealing.
Your words have pierced our brains with horror and remorse.
From this time onwards, our thoughts will be as far removed from pudding as is the thoughts of angels.
Ah, we've heard all that before. Let us hope that the tenderness of your snouts will keep your thoughts like that.
And now, get off with you before I bend your snouts some more.
Bending snouts is against the law.
You haven't heard the last from us yet.
It's a very fortunate thing we got our pudding back, because evening's nearly here, and I have a proposal to put before my fellow pudding owners. I propose to invite our friend Benjamin here to join us around the campfire. He's free with his eggs, and as full of revenge against the pudding thieves as ourselves.
Hospitably spoken.
How about it, Benjamin?
Oh, for these sentiments of esteem, admiration and respect, I thank you. As one market gardener to 3 pudding owners, I may say I wouldn't wish to eat the pudding of 3 finer fellas than yourselves.
Ah, good.
We pudding here a treat. We pudding here galore. Do not decline to stay and dine. Our pudding you'll adore. Our pudding we repeat. You really cannot beat. And here we are, its owners 3, who graciously entreat that you'll be at our request the pudding owner's guest. Let's find a comfortable place to camp. It's a great relief to the mind to know that them pudding thieves is suffering the agonies of remorse from the sore snouts we gave 'em yesterday.
You're a bung-headed old optimist. Pudding thieves never suffer from remorse.
I must say, I have grave doubts myself as to the sincerity of their repentance.
Well, speaking as a market gardener with some experience of carrot catchers, onion snatchers and pumpkin pouncers, I must say that shooting them with pea rifles is the only sure way to make them feel remorse.
Then all I can say is if there's any more of this business of pudding thieves disguised as firemen and shoving bags over our heads, blow me down if I don't give up pudding owning in despair and take to keeping carrots for a living.
Come. I see you're not your wonted good-humoured self this morning. As a means of promoting the general gaiety before we go through the town, I call on you to sing the Salt Junk Sarah without delay.
Oh, aboard the Salt Junk Sarah, rolling round the ocean wide. The boatswain's mate I grieve to state, he kissed the boatswain's bride. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the foam. The boatswain rose and punched his nose and banged him on the dome. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the foam. The boatswain rose and... Help! Thieves and ruffians are at work! Help! Oh, behold the pudding thieves! Behold the what? The pudding thieves!
For well you know that dear pudding in your hands has been stolen from its parents and guardians, which is ourselves.
Deny it not, for with that dear pudding in your hand, your guilt is manifest.
Well, if this ain't enough to dumbfound the codfish, who are these strange-looking creatures in bell toppers?
It's enough to stagger the senses.
Come on, hand over the stolen pudding.
What do you mean by calling this a stolen pudding? It's a respectable steak and kidney, apple dumping, grand digestive pudding, and any fellas in pot hats saying it's a stolen pudding is scoundrels of the deepest dye.
Oh, never use such words to people wearing bell toppers.
All right, if you ain't scoundrels of the deepest dye, remove them hats and prove you ain't afraid to look us in the eye.
Oh, no. No removing hats at present on account of sunstroke and colds in the head and doctor's orders.
No, all we say is hand over the pudding and all ill feeling will be dropped.
I call on all lads to knock their bell toppers off!
An Englishman's hat is his castle.
Top hats are sacred things.
Yes, they are.
The pudding thieves! The pudding thieves! I knew it! The pudding thieves!
A riot going on here. A disturbance in the town of Tooraloo. Constable, arrest these rioters and disturbers.
May I suggest that you read the Riot Act, your worship, and so have all the honour and glory of stopping the riot yourself.
Unfortunately, I forgot to bring the Riot Act, so you may have the honour and glory of quelling it.
The trouble is there are far too many rioters. If there had been only one small undersized rioter, I should have quelled him with the utmost severity.
Constable, in the name of His Majesty the King, I call upon you to remove that banana from your mouth and arrest these rioters without delay.
Look here, Mr. Mayor, you're labouring under an error. This ain't a riot at all. This is merely two pudding thieves getting a hiding for trying to steal our pudding.
Pudding thieves? Don't tell me that pudding thieves have come to Tooraloo. It staggers me with pain and grief. I can't believe it's true that we should have a pudding thief or two in Tooraloo. The law's just anger must appear. Who sees these scoundrels who pollute the moral atmosphere of rural Tooraloo?
We protest against these cruel words. We have been assaulted and battered and snout-bended by ruffians of the worst description.
How can your worship say such things, and us are wearing bell toppers before your very eyes?
If you've been assaulted and battered, we shall have to arrest the assaulterers and batterers as well.
What's fair to one is fair to all. You'll admit that, of course.
I admit nothing of the sort.
Well, it's very clear that someone has to be arrested. I can't be put to the trouble of wearing my robes of office in public without somebody having to pay for it. So, somebody, no matter who, you must arrest or release. As I'm the mayor of Tooraloo and you've a painful job to do, I call on you to do it.
Very well. As I've got to take all the responsibility, I'll settle the matter by arresting the puddin'.
Oh, no.
As far as I can see, he's the ringleader in this disturbance.
You're a carrot-nosed poltroon. And as for the mayor, he's a sausage-shaped porous plaster.
Oh, he pinched my leg. What a ferocious pudding. Officer, do your duty and arrest this dangerous felon.
What if he nips me?
I can't help that. At all costs, I must be protected from danger. Do your duty.
Well, look out now.
Got you. Now we may breathe more freely. We will all proceed to the Tooraloo courthouse. Follow me.
Well, I'm going under.
If this isn't too bad. Here we've had all the worry and trouble of fighting puddin' thieves night and day. And on top of it all, here's this Tooraloo tadpole of a mayor shoving his nose into the business and arresting our puddin' without rhyme or reason.
Ordering call! Hey, what's this, Constable? What's it? This won't do, you know. It's contempt of court bringing your luncheon here.
Please you, my lordship, this person is not my lunch, but a brutal assault with people wearing top hats.
I see. Now, the felon has an aroma most dangerously suggestive of stick and kidney.
Garnished with onions.
Well, to settle the matter, just hand the felon on here a moment and I'll try a slice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Stick and kidney it is.
Well, it's all very well for you to talk, Judge, sitting up there eating our pudding. I'm a respectable pudding owner, and I calls on you to hand over that pudding under threat of action at law for wrongful imprisonment, trespass, and illegally using the same.
Hey, personal remarks to the judge are not allowed. Hey, would you like another glass of port?
Oh, what on earth's to be done? Here's these legal ferrets has got our pudding in their clutches, and here's us spellbound with anguish, watching them wolfing it. Well, here's a situation that would have been groans from the breast of a boiled onion.
It's worse than dropping sovereigns down a drain.
Oh, it's worse than catching your whiskers in a mangle.
It's the mayor's fault for bringing us all here.
Yeah, the mayor's to blame. What about the lot of us sitting onto him?
What dreadful words are these? Never sit onto the mayor while the local constable is present. Let that be a golden rule.
Yeah, that's all very well, but if you two hadn't come interfering at the wrong moment, our pudding wouldn't have been arrested.
Yes.
Now, what are you going to do about it?
My advice is try the case without the judge. If you've a case without a judge, it's clear your case will never budge. But if a judge you have to face, the chances are you'll lose your case. To win your case and save your pelf, why, try the bloomin' case yourself.
Here. As usual, our friendly has solves the problem in a few well-chosen words.
No!
It can't be done. It's not legal.
Oh, yes, it can. Come on. Into the dock you go, pudding thieves.
I don't think this should be allowed, really.
The mayor and the constable can perform as the jury.
Come on, in you go. In you go.
No notice from you two either.
Now. Here's me. Crown prosecutor without a wig. It'll never do.
Oh, we must find one.
Well, here's one on the judge's bench. You'll never notice he's too busy eating our pudding.
Yes. This is better.
I'm afraid it's quite unconstitutional.
It is unconstitutional, but it's better than getting a punch in the snout.
Oh, dear, don't say something.
Order in the jury box. Now, gentlemen of the jury, the case before you is one abounding in horror and amazement. Persons of the lowest morals has disguised themselves in pot hats in order to decoy a pudding of tender years from his lawful guardian. Previous to this dastardly attempt, a valuable bag, the property of Sir Benjamin Brandysnap, had been stolen, and the pudding owners invited to look at a present inside it.
We're not guilty of such a...
The said bag was then pulled over their heads, compelling the pudding owners to endure agonies of
partial suffocation. Had not Sir Benjamin appeared like a guardian angel and undone the bag, it's doubtful if Sir Samuel Sawnoff's corns could have stood the strain much longer, his groans being such as would have brought tears to the eyes of an hard-boiled egg.
A very moving story.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I now propose to call Sir Benjamin Brandysnap as first witness for the prosecution. Kindly step into the witness box, Sir Benjamin. Relate the circumstances ensuing on your bag been stolen.
On Tuesday morn, as it happened by chance, the parsnips stormed in a rage because the young carrots were singing like parrots on top of the onions' cage. The artichokes bounded up and down on top of the pumpkins' heads, and the cabbage was dancing the Highland fling all over the onion beds. So I hadn't much time, as your honour perceives, for watching the habits of pudding thieves.
Sir Benjamin, stir up your memory, sir. Cast your eyes over them felons in the dock. Tell the court how you seen them steal the bag.
We did not steal the bag.
Well, the fact is they had their backs turned to me when they was engaged in stealing the bag. I should be able to judge better if they were turned round.
Officer, kindly turn the felons' backs to the witness.
Oh, there isn't room in the witness box to turn around.
No, we can't.
Oh, yes, you can. I'll just turn your snouts the opposite way, like this.
Oh!
Round you come.
You're hurting me again.
There.
Oh, from this aspect, I have no hesitation in saying that those are the backs that stole the bag.
Make a note of that, gentlemen of the jury.
Oh, yes, very good.
The identity of the bag stealers has now been settled. I shall ask Sir Benjamin to step down and call on Sir Sam Sawnoff to ascend the witness box. Now, Sir Samuel, I am about to ask you a most important lead-in question. Do you happen to notice such a thing as a pudding in the precincts of the court?
Do my eyes deceive me, or is yon object a pudding?
I am now about to ask you another lead-in question. Do you recognise the pudding?
Do I recognise that pudding? That pudding, sir, is dearer to me than an uncle. That pudding, sir, and me has registered vows of eternal friendship and esteem.
Lies! All lies!
Albert, where's your manners? Interrupting Sir Samuel in that rude way, and him performing like an actor for your deliverance.
Well, how much longer do you expect me to stay up here being guzzled by these legal land grabs?
You'll stay there, Albert, till the case is well and truly tried by these here noble peers of the realm.
Too much style about you.
Time!
Time,
We can't stand here.
We've got important things to do.
Bluegum to restore order to the court.
I have dreadful news to impart to this honourable court. From information received, it has been discovered that the pudding was poisoned at 10:30 this morning.
What?
Poison!
Until this moment, I was under the delusion that a somewhat unpleasant sensation of being, as it were, distended was merely due to having eaten 7 slices. But
If you take a poison pudding, and that poison pudding chew, the sensations that you suffer, I should say, were due to the poison in the pudding in the act of poisoning you. And I think the fact suffices, through this dreadfulest of crimes, as you've eaten 7 slices, you've been poisoned 7 times.
it was your idea, Usher, having it sitting up here on the bench. Now, if what you say is true, that idea you'll sadly rue. The poison I have eaten is entirely due to you. It's by taking your advice that I've had my 7th slice. So I'll tell you what I'll do, you unmitigated Jew. As a trifling satisfaction, why, I'll beat you black and blue.
Hey, don't try a poison, man!
The emotion of pity has never been sought to a judge who's been poisoned by pudding and port.
Let me into the witness box! Move over!
No, there's no room.
Throw the crowd in here when there's only room for 2.
Ow! Don't hit me!
As I find great satisfaction pitting anyone who
a go at you, pudding thief! Oh, he's hurting me! Oh, come on! Oh, let's escape! Oh,
Let's get out of here!
Just listen to it. I'd like to know how on earth we're going to finish the case with all this humpty-doodle rumpus going on.
And as for you, Mayor, and you, Constable, I'll teach you to bring a poison pudding into this court.
The simplest way is not to finish the case at all.
Oh, saved as usual. Come on, let's take the pudding and clear out.
Come on, Albert. Come on. Oh, that's far enough.
Oh, yeah. Let's stop here and celebrate our pudding's freedom with a chorus or two of the Salt Junk Sarah. Come on, Sam. Give us some music.
Oh, rolling round the ocean from a far and foreign land may suit the common notion that a sailor's life is grand. But as for me, I'd sooner be a roaring here at home about the rolling, roaring life of them that serves of foam. The homeward bound this chorus, which he roars across the foam, is all about trucking a sailor's life and settling down at home. Home, 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 that's the song of them that rode. That's the song of the roaring, rolling sea. It's all about rolling.
Belinda hopes you enjoyed the reading of The Magic Pudding, written by Norman Lindsay. Our audiobooks are hugely popular all around the world. If you really enjoyed this audiobook, make sure you introduce your friends to it, or even better, listen to audiobooks with your friends. If you want to hear more, there's more available online at belinda.com, or you can write to us. If you like, we can forward your letters on to our famous authors and narrators. We know they are always happy to hear from you. Thanks for listening, and remember to always take a Belinda audiobook with you.